And about 200,000 years ago, living in Africa were super chimpanzees that were our direct descendants. And there was a mutation on the FOXP2 gene, 2 sites of 715 sites, that gave those super chimpanzees, or one of them, a stable capacity for grammar, symbolic communication. I, you, we, it, in the past, present, and future. That one mutation was so powerful that there's no humans on the earth without the FOXP2 mutation today. And as I described in my last workshop, in England there's one family with 1/2 of the mutation. And that family basically, they're functionally retarded when they speak. Wernicke and Broca's areas don't light up like they do with other people. Not very good with organization, not very good with creativity. One can imagine them existing as hunter-gatherers. One cannot imagine them creating skyscrapers. So that mutation dramatically up-leveled human consciousness. It was, at that point, we look through human history, what happened after that? The diaspora out of Africa. We find burial rites. We find jewelry. We find sophisticated weaponry. And interestingly, human technology has progressed throughout history in 2 major areas: musical instruments and weapons. that many, if not most, major technological advances have come from people wanting to make better music and wanting to waste each other more effectively. And so that happened. Now, with this mutation, we had self-aware consciousness. I, you, we, it, its. In the past, present, and future. Self-aware consciousness. Now, in one generation, one human being could start functionally identifying with animals, and throughout the course of directing their own evolution, proceed to time travel to the beginning of the universe, as we just did in this story, to the end of the universe, when everything dissipates, and could feel one with God in one generation. And this capacity for conscious, focused intent actually directs our neurological development. In other words, we direct how our brains develop. Now when we're born, that happens interactionally with mother. But then later on, as we have self-aware consciousness, we're relating with ourselves, we are directing our own both genetic and ontological evolution. Now, things took off. And so we had hunter-gatherers, expanded to all the foragers, expanded to all the ecosystems. They began to create horticulture, probably from population pressures. Horticulture gave rise to agrarian society. Agrarian society has been the last 10,000 years. Horticultural society, masculine, men and women tend to be equal feminine gods. Hunter-gatherer, horticultural. Agrarian society, mostly masculine jobs, male-dominated. And religion becomes very important in those societies because you need slave labor in agrarian societies. And to have slave laborers, you have to have dominator hierarchies. And dominator hierarchies mean somebody has to be in charge of other people, dominate them.